What a great walk. I'm so excited. I'm just going to do a little bit of stretching here while I'm talking to you guys. And I just want to come to you today and share with you some incredible tips, incredible exercises that I've found that will help me better align with and connect with my intuition. I'm a woman, and that's one of our superpowers. It's an incredible gift, but how often do we use our intuition to protect us, to be able to lead us to abundance and success? You're given an incredible gift in your intuition. There's a great deal to do with the body that we don't really know yet. Of course, there are things we know, and science has come a long way in showing us how powerful the brain, the heart, and the gut are. And when you're connecting the three, when you are thinking of the mind and how you process things, how you perceive things, how you take things in, it really leads you to a discussion of muscle memory and what you tend to expect or what you are fearful of based on past experiences. Really, these days, to tap into your intuition and to fully unlock your abilities when it comes to what we had as a survival mechanism thousands of years ago, well, there's ways to reconnect, and there's ways to heighten your capabilities. And I think that every woman here knows that that superpower is something very special. There's probably people in your family that look to you and say, oh my gosh, if they've got a bad feeling about it, we're not doing it. Or if they've got a great feeling about it, we're absolutely gonna experience this. What is it about our intuition that has other people looking to us? What do you think? How do you feel about it? There's sayings that go back a very long way to when we actually were more in tune with and tapping in to the gift that we have in an innate ability to feel danger, to be able to see a abundant state, how things will turn out in some form or fashion. Now, some of you may be going, this is horseshit. And honestly, I think I was one of you, not too far in the past. I would have lumped this with a lot of things I didn't believe in, psychics and ghosts. And I'm not saying I believe in all of this. I'm saying what I've found is that intuition is extremely strong. And if you will train yourself to listen to your intuition, it's going to do you right. It's going to help you in more ways than one. In fact, you'll find that it benefits not only you, but the people around you and your family. So let's talk about those 7 tips that I promised you in the email. Number 1, listen to your intuition. When you get that feeling in your gut, when you get that feeling in your heart that something is not quite right, that you shouldn't be in a certain place, be with certain people, be doing certain things, then it's probably the right thing to do to listen to it. Your intuition is trying to speak to you, but like a small child while you're cooking dinner that's pulling on your pants and saying, will you take a look at my drawing? Will you come over here for a second and watch me do a back bend? A lot of times we hear them, but we busy our lives so much that we're like reactory. And is that a word? I don't know. We react. We don't think. we have reactions that don't serve us. In other words, we instead say, we can hear you, but we can't really hear you, right? We're not hearing them. We're not stopping, and we're not paying attention. So your intuition, unless you stop and listen to it, is going to do you no good. There's no way for your intuition to help guide you unless you choose to listen to it, those feelings that you get. Now, your intuition could come to you also in dreams. There's a lot to be said about lucid dreaming and other states of dreaming, or even meditation and visualization that can help you tap in to your intuition. A lot of times, because we're so separated from ourselves, that's why we're separated from our intuition, because our intuition is like another limb. It's like an arm or a leg. It's like your eyesight or your ability to hear. Your intuition is there to speak to you, to guide you, to give you assistance in what you are trying to achieve and do, but you've got to acknowledge it. Number 2, meditate. I have found over the last year and a half a great awareness through meditating. And for me, it took a while. Meditation was not something that came easy to me. Meditation is something that actually was very hard for me, because to quiet my mind, it takes a whole lot. And like me being totally exhausted or totally wrapped up in a movie where I'm focused in one direction. Otherwise, my mind wants to create, innovate. It wants to move forward. It wants to make a difference. It wants to problem solve. And I'm a multitasker, like most women are, to the nth degree. So meditating takes practice. And a great way to start practicing meditation is to go onto YouTube. There are great meditations there. Go to the ones with the most views. That they probably have a lot of credibility to them. There's a description. If you hit the arrow on the right-hand side of the likes area, then you're going to be able to get a full description of the person that made that meditation and what they're trying to achieve and how it can help you. Go on, and if it's sounds, there's a lot of research now on vibrations, certain frequencies and sounds that will help you and assist you in confidence, in healing, in becoming peaceful, and getting rid of negative thoughts, and many, many more out there. So take a look at them. Simply take your phone, your smartphone, turn it on to this great music or meditation, and find a place outside in your backyard, quiet in your room, maybe with some candles and a little darker lighting. Maybe if you have mountains near you, go for a hike, or if you're able to sit by a stream. Wherever it is that you meditate, just make sure that you have some quiet time. And you can find meditations anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour and a half or so. I would say start out with the 5 minutes and work your way up. Meditations are very powerful when you're tapping into your intuition, because they let your mind relax. And when your mind is relaxed, you can be open to thoughts that maybe you're blocking, or that you're not accepting for whatever reason because of programming and patterns. And so meditation will help you in regards to freeing your mind. And once you achieve that, many of you, most of you, will start seeing pictures, maybe a time where you were really, really happy, because that's what you're seeking and that's what you're wanting. Affirmations are really positive in a visualization or meditation like that. Maybe you see random things that are signs to you from your intuition. Ask some questions before you start your meditation and see what comes to you. But whatever you do, relax, clear your mind, and start giving your intuition the ability to speak to you. Third thing is you want to listen every single day to your intuition. Not only does it speak to you, but it's waiting for you to speak, reach out, and ask of it. Meaning that place inside of you, that gift that you've been given, will know how to protect you, how to direct you, how to inspire you, who is good for you. And so quieting yourself when you're driving a car and you're really looking around and seeing, of course you need to keep your eyes on the road, but if you're seeing a repetition in certain signs, and I don't mean stop signs, I mean signs, certain repetition in that. Maybe you have errands to run on the way home from work, and it seems like people are saying the same thing over and over to you. Well, have a relaxing evening. Maybe they don't say, have a great night. They say, have a relaxing evening, and it's a little bit different, but there's a sequence to it. That's your intuition saying, you need to give me a break. You need to give your body some time. You need to recharge. And so stopping and quieting yourself a little while each day and just saying, hey, I'm here, I'm listening to you, and what are you telling me? And maybe ask some questions in regards to the goals that you have, what you want to achieve. Taking time every single day to listen to your intuition will help you tap into it better when it's trying to give you a message. The fourth thing is for you to ask questions, and I've touched on this a little bit. So, asking your intuition to show you if this is the best job for you, and if not, what is. Please show me the direction I'm supposed to go in. There's a lot to be said about the questions you ask your intuition. Certain psychologists are going to say you're simply asking yourself, you're working through a maze and navigating your mind where you are going to problem solve and make sense of certain things and replace where you could be talking to yourself in a negative way, or in a way that is not confident, or a way that's not serving, in a way that you have found comfortable but isn't good for you at this point. So asking questions, be very, very specific about your questions that you're asking, and then be attuned to and alert to the answers and how they come to you, because they're going to usually come to you in a pattern of, maybe people, maybe things that you're hearing over and over on the radio, maybe things that you're seeing as you're driving home from a friend's house over days, or over a week, or even weeks. And so in that sense, you should be very attuned to not only the questions, but the answers. The answers that you're getting are going to give you direction to consider, highly consider. So it's not mumbo jumbo. We're given the ability to really tap into, I don't know, what some people would call a sixth sense. And it's amazing. It's a gift, and women need to be encouraged to explore this gift. But listening to your intuition will almost always steer you in the right direction. So practice these steps and start listening and really being in tune with the messages that come to you. The next is for you to write down the answers as well. Write down the answers. As you notice your intuition speaking to you or answering you, then write the answers down. And if your intuition is speaking to you, you listen to it, you make a move, and that move brings about, really good things in your life. It will help you learn to trust that instinct, just like you trust to walk. You don't think about walking. You trust to walk. You get up. You don't give any thought to it. It is muscle memory. It's something that you do, and don't think twice about it. So get to the place where you're listening to your intuition like that. Write the answers down so you can clearly see how your intuition is playing a part in your life. Also, write down the answers that you get from the questions that you ask. Again, connecting with your intuition is a powerful, powerful source when we're talking about life decisions, surrounding yourself with the right people, and having success in many, many more aspects to your life. Also, remember that you need to take action. So if you're getting answers, then make sure you're taking action. Because if you live in fear of whether your intuition is guiding you right or wrong, then you're not truly in communication with your intuition, and your intuition is not going to be able to be there for you. And so you've got to open the door. You need to listen. You need to receive, but you also need to take action on these messages that your intuition is giving you. And I can give you a lot of examples in my life, crazy examples of my intuition and things that have happened when nobody had said anything to me, either right as they were happening or literally right after they happened, but before anybody had said anything, and I would get a feeling. And that feeling has proven to me over years and years to be something that I need to listen to, because it's trying to speak to me. It's trying to prepare me, protect me, propel me in life, and it will also you. Now, the last is for you to trust in yourself. Trust in that intuition is there to serve you well. It is not something there that's there to sabotage you. Your intuition is part of you. It wants to thrive, be happy, and see you fulfill your life's dreams. So tapping into that intuition that resides within you is very, very powerful. But again, only if you trust it. So you have to learn to believe in it and let it flow. Let it become magnified, and take action that shows you and reassures you that your intuition is there to protect you, and that will lead you to trusting it in a brand new way, a way that you can't really even imagine unless you've already been doing this. And if you've already been studying intuition, if you've already been applying intuition in your life, the gift of intuition, the superpower of intuition, if you've already been talking to other women about your intuition, then it's time to kick it up a notch, or maybe share with us here at Self-Made Woman. However you feel, we want you to share with us on Facebook. Go to our public Facebook page at Self-Made Woman for you, and check out Self-Made Woman's questions and get engaged. It's okay if it's controversial. If you think this is a bunch of BS, then call it out. This is the no judgment zone here at Self-Made Woman, and we want to hear your feedback. We want to hear your perspective. But we also want to challenge you to go out and see what science is finding, what new studies are out on the brain, the heart, the gut connection, our intuition, and how that can serve you, because we want you ladies to live your best life yet, to be the best version of yourself. And the way that we help you do that is by opening up the conversation and bringing to you information that can stimulate your life in a positive direction. Ladies, Thanks for letting me join you. Have an incredible, incredible day. Don't forget to go to Facebook and join in the conversation, and we'll catch up with you in the next couple of days. Take care. Have a great one, because you don't get it back. And I'm off. See you guys later. Bye-bye.